talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she be down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling airy? Two things before I start. You see the shirt. You see it. If you can't zoom in, read it. Plenty of them, all right? Little Things by Tina. I have their information in the video description, as well as the other individual, Jerry Foy. Excellent with making these t-shirts. Tina has a little site, but one of y'all reported her, so you can text her directly. How about that? Hook you up. This one's a cute one. Number two, yeah, I apologize about my audio yesterday. It got flagged and it was restricted as soon as it was coming out, so I had to throw a beat on top of a beat, so it was really messed up. So I apologize about the audio. Hopefully you got some of the message out of it. Yeah, these copyright thing is on another level. Also, Tata Home Skillet. Listen, I don't know why your comment isn't popping up. I know that there are some people that try to put comments up and for some reason they're getting flagged and they're becoming hidden. So don't think that I'm going in there. I don't have that kind of time to go in and flag your comments. The system automatically does it. I'll try to find it and I'll click on you and see if there's any restrictions, okay? So please don't get mad at Jay. You texted me early in the morning. Why my damn comments ain't... I'm not saying that's what she really did, but it sounds good coming from me. You know, I gotta be animated. But speaking about animated, I don't have anything to read today, so I'm going to improvise. Improvision is good. Improvision is great because I have a lot of things that are on my mind is regarding the union. So if you guys have any union members and you have any union shop stewards, I implore you guys to go and, you see how I changed my voice up, right? I implore you guys to go and get them and forward this video to them, because today Jay is going to be asking the question why, and he won't be having this really nice voice. No, because Jay wants to know why. Why? I said this about a month ago. I need to know why. Why when you pay your dues and you guys keep these unions afloat, that you're not provided the information that you asked for, or when you present something that is getting shot down. Jay's on this new thing right now where I'm telling all of you guys to get involved in your union, right? Right. You see how I went from 0 to 100 real quick? That's the animated Jay. Okay, let's get back into it. Right. So if I tell you guys to go and start writing some things and putting some stuff down on paper, pens to paper, present it to your union, make sure that everybody is in agreement, propose something for your union, and your union is supposed to bring those proposals up the ladder. All the unions are supposed to come together, because what's that word? Union, the prefix is unified. There's something that we don't have, unification amongst all of us. But here goes. I want to know why. Why when somebody presents something that everybody likes, it gets shot down? Tell me. No, screw that. You tell your union members why. Why is it when somebody brings something to you, say, oh, that's bullshit? Well, is it bullshit if everybody agrees to it? Because here's a for instance, I'm a truck driver and we don't get no water, right? We don't get no water, but we can get ice, right? Yeah, because they can put ice machines in a place, right? Right. Okay, cool. So why is it that when I present something and I write it down on paper, hey man, when you guys go up and you guys do your next, proposal for the nationals and say, hey man, this is what we giving the UPS or USPS, and we want to make sure that every, break room has an ice machine. That's all we need, because if it gets too hot, you just want an ice machine. Man, get that shit out of my face, is the response. Why? Don't just turn and tell the people that keep you afloat, that keeps these unions going, get that shit out of my face. Give them a reason. Tell them why. Tell them why what they proposed to you was bullshit. Tell them why 2 tiers has to stay and it can't go to 1 tier when they propose it to you. Don't shoot it down. Tell them why we can't have 8-hour days, Tell them why. Explain it to them, because that same money that they keep shelling out to you guys to keep you guys afloat, to keep these unions going, is the same money that they can just stop altogether and take away their union dues and say, you know what? If the union isn't openly communicating with me and telling me why this and why that, or not letting us know if we're going to have a job tomorrow, if they're not going to do that, then why am I paying my union dues to this union that I'm part of, that I'm supposed to be keeping it afloat? See, the voice of the voiceless here, that's who I be. People present questions to me and I'm gonna ask those questions if they make sense. And I think this makes sense. Why? Why don't we have new vehicles? Why the vehicles don't have ACs in them? Why? Jay always says why. I wanna know why. Tell me why. There's a facility that in the wintertime, it freezes. How come when the proposal comes to you, Mr. Union Shop Steward or Vice President or President of that local union, they say, hey man, can we get them, you know they're never gonna fix the heating in there. Can we just get some heaters? Okay, can we just get some heaters and they can take them back when it starts getting warm and keep them in the storage? But when it gets cold, man, we're working in ice cold conditions. And you turn and tell your people that are paying to keep your union afloat, get that shit out of my face. Why? Why did you tell them that? Is it unrealistic? Is it unrealistic to have the people that work for the post office comfortable so that they can continue to work? The carriers that are slave laboring in the heat, that are dying in the heat? Is it unrealistic for them to have set times for water breaks? Or is it just you guys are the old school, let them figure it out? Because that's what it seems like to me. And because my kids are carriers, sisters are carriers, got family that's carriers, friends, everybody carriers. They want to know why. I want to know why. Explain to me, rural carriers, why you not in management's face saying the next time that you guys do not pay my rural carriers nationwide, our rural carriers will get sick. How come the threat isn't there? How come y'all are not pit bulls when it comes down to pushing for the people that keep you afloat? Tell me why. When the clerks are over there saying, man, these are getting heavier and heavier. Why is Amazon dropping these things off that say 75 pounds, but are clearly 125 pounds? How come we're still having to move this? But the union isn't pushing, saying, look, if it's something that weighs more than the allotted weight that we all agreed to, they are not going to do it with the cause because they don't want to risk getting themselves hurt. Their back, their legs, their arms, anything. How come? How come the union isn't fighting for that? And I don't want to hear the union people that are watching this talking about, who's this fucking guy here? This guy here is a guy that got family. This guy here got more voice than apparently you guys have. Because everybody from the nation is coming to this one channel to voice their concerns. And it's a damn shame that everybody in the country has the same damn concerns when it comes down to each union. So if you're just sheltered in your little union in one little spot and you think that everything's going so great, why don't you pay attention to what's going on nationwide? Because you are, what do you call yourself? National unions, right? That's supposed to protect the interests of the national company that we work for. Whether it's the APWU straight down to the RCAs and the rural carriers. And yo, tell us why when somebody presents something to you. Hey, why can't we start at $25 an hour? Why is that not realistic? Instead of saying no, tell us why. And if you have to repeat yourself because new members are showing up, so what? So what? God forbid you have to repeat yourself every meeting, which you barely hold. Please tell us why. We need to know why. I want to know why. If the air conditioning unit in my building don't work and we have fans, Why are they not being put out? Where is the alternate when something goes bad? Oh, because Jay, we have new buildings that are coming up. These facilities are going to be outfitted with the top of the line stuff that we got going on. Bullshit, because we just talked about the new facilities not even having bathrooms. God forbid somebody got to take a piss or a woman got to change her pad. Yeah, that's up, isn't it? They got to go out of the building into a mobile facility to use the bathroom. We're government workers. What the f- is going on here? Really, what's going on? All right, because I'm not hearing too much from the union except I read an article. Hey, let's stand behind the auto workers. The auto workers can strike. We can't. We have zero voice. The only voice we have is you, the union, that seems to be really silent and it's chirping right now. And the union, trust me, I respect unions as a whole. I respect the Teamsters as a whole. Explain to the people why you can't do certain things. We understand we can't strike, but where's your voice? What is your bargaining power? Why is it when we present something to you that you turn it down? Why? Why? Do you owe the members that much? Do you? Why is it that you fight for the trash that works with us? Because we got some trash. We know we got some trash. Why is it that you fight for the trash so hard? But when you got somebody that's just going through life, you say, oh man, you got to figure it out, man. You just got to figure it out, Hey, figure it out. You got Mr. Bang Bang that calls out. We can rest assured that Mr. Bang Bang is going to call out at least 10 times a month. But y'all fighting for them. But Mr. One Time have an issue randomly. Hey man, you gotta make sure you show up to work on time. You gotta, I don't know if we could fight for you the next time. You're gonna get on they're gonna put you on a written notice where you're gonna be on probation again. What? What and what? Oh, see, you don't understand what Jay is talking about, right? Because it seems like it's too foreign to you? That's what it seemed like it's too foreign to you? Jay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, Jay knows what he's talking about because he has family members that work for the post office. And I got a postal community that watches me, whether they like me or they hate me. They voice their opinions in the comment sections about what's going on in this damn country. And maybe if you guys stop keeping your heads up your asses and listen to the people that keep you afloat, maybe this place could be a better place. Maybe they'll respect the presidents. I got a piece of garbage, and I hope he hears this. Mail handler president. This dude is I don't give a rat's ass if he sees it or not. Trash. You hear me? Trash. Utilizes all his time as union time doing what? Doing what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing. He sits in the office. I promise you 75% of his time is in the office doing what? Nothing. Nothing. Because mail handlers are probably right next to carriers, the most miserable ones that we have, because their pay sucks. Their job condition sucks. The equipment they use sucks. Why? 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 Can't you people with the maintenance, no, I'm sorry, not the maintenance, the mail handlers, why can't our president present something and say, listen, we need to deal with you, APWU, because the maintenance on these pieces of machines, the wheels, when we get these things pushing, the cages, they're messed up. You're hurting people's backs. Can we get some wheels? Can we get somebody to maintain the equipment so that it rolls? When the 110-pound lady is pushing a cage full of books and boxes, so it just doesn't give the resistance so she don't throw her back out. It would be great if it rolled well. Where's the maintenance on it? Please, APWU, work with us because our mail handlers are getting hurt. Okay, and then the APWU in turn says, that's awesome, that's great, but please get your people retrained on their forklifts because they jamming and breaking all the damn equipment up. They're tearing up the BMCs. See, that's what a union does. They work with each other, especially being that we got 4, 5, 6, 10 unions for the post office. Work with each other, make things better, make the working conditions better so that the people want to come to work, so there's no more bang, bang. And people come to work and then make your actual union look like it's doing something versus people sitting there griping all the time. But you guys don't care when you sit in the union. You don't care. You know why? Because half of you retired. And the majority of you are on your way out, or you're on the top tier, so you don't give a rat's ass what happens to the newbies. You don't care if they got a job. That's the facts. See, I'm gonna call the bullshit when it's there. But you ain't gotta take Jay's word for it, because I'm nobody. I'm just a guy on the screen. But you should go and ask your people when you have your next union town hall meeting. Say, hey, listen, what you guys want? Tell us what you guys want and we'll tell you what we're doing. And see if what you want aligns with what the people want. You put a memo out saying, listen, come one, come all. We want to hear what you think about what we're doing. And I promise you, motherfuckers will come on horseback to your damn meetings. Oh, we get to voice our opinions? Oh, I'm showing up. But you know what? You don't want that, do you? You don't want to be called out in your bullshit. Who is this guy on the screen? Nobody. But I'm everybody's voice. You see me? Y'all know where to find me. Approach me if you want to. Y'all already know what'll happen. Listen, I ain't here trying to start no shit. I'm bringing light to where your darkness is. People tired of it. I'm tired of it. And truth be told, here's a secret. Jay's not even in the union. Am I still protected? Because I inform myself on the do's and don'ts? Absolutely. Do I think the union is necessary? 100%. But that's just me. What about the rest of you? How do you feel about how your union's doing? Because I know the union people are watching right now, some of the presidents. And don't get me wrong if you made it this far. Don't get me wrong. If you one of those presidents that fight, thank you for what you do. But if you one of those presidents that lay down and kiss up to management so you can have extra vacations, yeah, your union members, as well as this one here, have one message for you. It goes like this. Fishing! Oh, check that out. Do your job, okay? Stick up for your people. Represent the post office. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. We shouldn't even be talking about this right now. The actors went on strike. The auto workers went on strike. UPS was about to go on strike. Everybody about to strike. And we got this huge organization and we got zero, zip, zilch, nothing, crickets. We got a drunkard getting pulled over in our vehicles and we got to sit there and go through a process to get him out. We got people that are inviting contractors into our damn union. We got rural cat. Come on, man. Enough's enough. Enough's enough, man. And that was my animated. Yeah, y'all like how I did that, right? I got all into it. I had to play the role. I was an angry worker. Y'all like that? That was cool. Listen, this is JH. Truth be told, you know, I respect the unions 110%. Do I respect what they're doing right now? No. And I'm sure that everybody has their opinions about it. This is one of those wake-up calls, JH rants. A lot of you people have written me, and I appreciate you guys giving me the information. So I'm going to translate it the most animated way I can. All right. You guys, hopefully this information was decent, and hopefully it gets passed on to your union presidents and reps, because, you know, they're going to be pretty angry. But if they take their feelings and emotions out of it, maybe they'll do something at the end of the day, because that's what this is about. This is not a personal thing. Me, I just have to be animated. But does it affect me one way or another? No, not really. All right. This is JH, and I'm out.